लक्ष्मण बोल। हेलो लक्ष्मण। लक्ष्मण बोल। हेलो लक्ष्मण। हेलो हेलो लक्ष्मण। हेलो लक्ष्मण।
आनंद सर, गुड आफ्टरनून।
हाँ, गुड आफ्टरनून। आ गया मैं। तो प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम सब हो गया एफआई का आज?
हाँ, एफआई का हो गया।
चलो ठीक है। अभी कितने लोग हैं?
अभी कुछ 50 लोग हैं अभी।
अच्छा, ये खाली केमिस्ट्री के लिए क्या फिजिक्स और बॉटनी जूलॉजी सबके लिए?
सबके लिए सर।
चलो ठीक है। तो ऋषिकेश सर आ गए।
हेलो, क्या सर?
ऋषिकेश सर।
हेलो,
एक मिनट, एक मिनट।
सर गुड आफ्टरनून। नम्रता मैडम गुड आफ्टरनून।
Good afternoon, Milind. Good afternoon, all.
गुड आफ्टरनून मैडम।
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Nilesh.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Namrata ma'am, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Milind.
Yes, good afternoon. Dear student, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. निलेश सर, किरण मॅम आल्यात? किरण मॅम आल्यात का?
नाही आलं सर. मी
Okay.
टाकतो मेसेज आता.
नम्रता मॅम, तुम्हाला कोहोस्ट बनवू का?
हे नको, मी प्रॅक्टिकल मध्ये अजून.
ओके ओके ओके. किरण मॅम ना बनवतो कोहोस्ट. आणखीन अजून कोणाला बनवू? आनंद सर, आपको बनाऊ? किरण मॅम, एक मिनिट. किरण मॅम,
अरे निलेश,
हा निलेश आहे.
निलेश, केमिस्ट्रीची मुलं जॉईन नाही झालीये का?
आले मॅडम.
जरा
किरण
बऱ्यापैकी
बघ
आले.
जरा.
किरण मॅम मॅम हँड रेज करा ना, म्हणजे मी पटकन तुम्हाला.
हो, मी जॉईन झाले.
हो, तुम्ही हँड रेज करा ना, म्हणजे मी तुम्हाला इमिजिएटली कोहोस्ट बनवतो.
जस्ट अ मिनिट. कुठून करायचं ते मला बघायला लागेल ना.
हे बघ इकडे रे, दिसते मला.
हा, रिॲक्शन मध्ये तुम्ही बघा ना. हा, किरण मॅम मिळाल्या. हा मॅम, तुम्ही आता कोहोस्ट आहात. येस, युअर कोहोस्ट नाव.
ओके, ठीक आहे.
आता हँड डाऊन कर किरण.
हा, नाही मी करतो, नाही मी इथे करतो. मी करू शकतो.
ओके. सर आलेत ना ऋषिकेश?
ऋषिकेश सर, गुड आफ्टरनून.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर.
गुड आफ्टरनून.
ऋषिकेश सर, येस. ऋषिकेश सर, तुम्हाला पण आता मी कोहोस्ट बनवतो. ऋषिकेश सर, युअर कोहोस्ट नाव.
ओके सर, थँक्यू.
ओके, या, वेलकम सर.
किरण मॅडम, मी परीक्षेत जातीये.
निलेश सर, निलेश पाटील
हा
सर,
बोला सर.
यू आर होस्ट.
हो. ओके
Okay.
सर.
Oh, yes.
So we are just waiting for some more students to join. So let's wait for 5 minutes, sir, and then we'll start.
मिलिंद मी लीव करते.
Yes.
Sir, I would like to introduce you to my HOD of Chemistry Department, Mr. Anand Shetty. Anand Shetty, sir. You can
Yes.
interact.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Rushikesh sir. How are you?
Sir, good afternoon. I hope you are doing well at your end.
Great. So you are a BSc from our which college?
I am from Bhavan, sir. Bhavan Chopati.
So all my good friends like Patil sir and Uttam Yadav and
Anand is from Bhavan's Chopati.
Chopati, I am talking.
Bhavan Chopati. Okay.
Not from the Andheri.
Somani Hall. Yeah.
So udhar head of department kaun se?
Urmila madam and all.
Right.
Yeah. In my time, I think Bachchani sir was there.
Yes.
In maths, Sir Chitre sir was there. Last month we just passed out. He just passed out.
Right. And then in your chemistry department, you had Mr. Dinkar, who expired about 7-8 years back.
Yeah.
He is my wife's first cousin.
Oh.
And his son is also there working. His wife was also working, Dinkar's wife. And now his son is there in the library department.
Okay.
So I'm happy that you people have grown over the past 25 years with hard work and consistency. And that is what I have been training to students. That is, you have to look for long-term consistency. Then only you will produce the results.
Right. Rightly said, the tone for this my discussion with the young enthusiastic and energetic students, where I'm looking at such coming up, and they can take the places in a top ladder of the pharmaceutical companies, and for that reason I'm spending my this times with them, and I love to basically to interact with the young people more, because that's give me a positive energy when I discuss with them.
Yes. And this US Vitamin is a big brand. The owners are again far related to me, Gandhi family.
Yes.
Pramila Gandhi, madam, is like my mother's auntie, you can say. She left us. And I don't know the daughters, but then I knew Pramila Gandhi very well. And even
Leena madam. She is a Leena Tiwari.
So you tell Leena that you interacted with the head of department of chemistry, who is related to your mother.
Definitely I will pass it on the message, sir.
Yes. And I can give you my number also, and we can get in touch.
Yeah, please sir, it's my pleasure, sir.
Yes. So that is one like I could see that over the past 25 years, consistent effort, you have risen to this level as the national head of a big brand like US Vitamin. That is what I want you to give hope to the students. That is, you have to look for a 20-year plan.
Right, sir. So getting the you like you teachers to these people, they are acting I can say blessed, who thinks nowadays they're think about that, the become profession is become like, more commercial rather than, supportive to the people.
Yes.
So getting like you teacher to these people, students, it's a great honor for them.
See,
Taking out the time and helping them.
We are the last generation of teachers which has put in 30 years of teaching. I have put in about 31 years, and still we are excited about the future. So, and I'm sure they will take lots of notes. And if you are offering some internship in sales, I want the students to ask you the right questions on how they can get an internship, so that they can get into the sales career. Because as I've been always saying, the sales will be the #1 profession in this global jobless gig economy. This is the only profession which will not have any recession.
Right, sir. You're perfectly hit, sir. Yeah.
No, I have been telling all this. If you interact with them now, I have been telling all this stuff for so many years.
Yeah. I love to interact rather than in a monotonous one-way traffic.
So I think we will now start with the lecture. So
right.
Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our invitation. And I would like to thank even our ex-student Ashish, who has made this possible. He's been instrumental in organizing this lecture. So at the foremost, I would say that we are doing an education conclave, and in that conclave, we are calling different companies and then interaction with students so that they can see what are the openings. Today, we have a chemistry and physics students, graduate and postgraduate, undergraduate and postgraduate students. So you will be addressing them, and I would request Anand Shetty sir to introduce you formally. Anand Shetty sir, over to you.
Oh, it is a great honor. So with whatever 3-4 minutes of interaction with Rushikesh Mantri sir, I am really blessed. So Rushikesh Mantri, as I have seen in his biodata, he has got a 25 years career in the pharma industry, and he is the national business head of US Vitamin, which is again a premium brand in pharmaceuticals. And he's having more than 25 years of experience. Again, he started as a graduate, as a BSc chemistry graduate. He joined maybe which company you joined? I think MCure. MCure he joined as a medical rep. So that is the message I can give to the students from the first introduction itself, that you can rise from a medical rep after your BSc to national head of iconic pharma brands. So I am sure in today's lecture, the students are going to get lots of benefit, lots of points. I want them to note down some points and even ask questions. So welcome, Rushikesh sir. It is really a honor to invite you to talk to our BSc chemistry, physics, botany, zoology, other biotech students also. And I'm sure they will take full benefit out of it. Thank you, sir, and welcome.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. It's a very nice introduction. And let me thank you to giving me opportunity. Thanks to Kiran madam also. She was very behind to me in interaction and communication about the invitations and all. So it's very pleasure to interact with a young people always, and I believe in that. So why I specifically mentioned in my biodata, I've started my career medical representative. Your journey start from that. So you don't believe that in only BSc, after BSc, what should I do? The question rise over there. Can I look for the research? Can I look for the quality assurance? No, friends, that's not only the options are available. A lot of options are available in the market and particularly in the pharma segment. So I just take you the journey, how you can choose your career. I just share my slides and you can understand from that. I hope my slides are visible now to you. Yeah. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. So, as rightly said by Dr. Anand sir, that's I'm heading to national team in USV. We said a team. We didn't believe in a division. Division means you divide it apart. So we believe in the team management. So I am a national head in the USV. I do a lot of lectures on the leadership, motivational, and management across the country. And I'm mostly, career guide in the pharma. These are my numbers. You can contact me anytime for any guidance, and it's a free of cost, no costing in that. And you can mail me on my email ID also. Why I put this thing? Because you know that today is the pandemic situation,
Just a
and
minute, sir.
everybody
Just
is.
a minute, sir. Milind, can you mute the others?
Yes, sir. Nilesh, sir.
Yes, yes, that is what I am doing, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, you can continue.
Yeah, thank you, madam. So what I'm saying that this a first important message I have to give you guys. They stay safe, stay at home. Use this safety gears. That is very important in today's pandemic situation. So that is very important. This is not to put on your mouth while choosing the career. This is only for the safety purpose. So just taking to ahead. When you have, you should know your worth first of all, and never settle for a less than you deserve. It's an important quote. A lot of meanings from this. First, to understand how much you are worth for that, and never settle down what you deserve. Do not compromise in your life. Never give up, and just drive yourself, push yourself to achieve what you want to achieve in the career. So, a lot of questions are coming. While choosing the career, what I'm really going to do? Can I really get there? So many questions. Are my subjects are appropriate? Can I make, where, when? This is a lot of questions. You people are not in the society right now. So how I can address to these questions? So while planning your career, you should have, there is a lot of options and opportunities are available. All options are equal good and compete with each others. You have to understand that first very well. The options are not bad. A lot of options are available, opportunities available across the country, across the globe. Which are you have to choose, and how it will choose. So one should choose a career based on academics, personality, and desire. These three important key factors when you choose your career. So how you will choose that career? So I can give you the journey how you can, if you go to that. First of all, in your mind you should be clear. The example you can see that myself only. I'm very much clear about to come in this pharma industry because my passion was in a traveling, reading, and mentoring. So where I can get this? So I was very clear in pharmaceutical. I will get this opportunity to to travel, to read and interact with the many peoples of the different part of the country and different part of the global. Because in India, every 100 kilometers, the language change, food change, and a lot of things change. So that will give a different, flavor, different culture across the country. So while choosing your career, you should understand, first know yourself, where you are interested. Are you interested in the pharmaceutical? Are you interested in the oil industry? Are you interested in the chemical industry, or where you are interested? Then are you skilled for that particularly? What are the resources are available? Is it your personality is suitable for that particular job, or yes or no? You have to understand that first. So understand yourself. This is a very important thing in while choosing the career. Then second point is explore possibilities. Find out a lot of possibilities available in the market. Research, Google it out. Now Google is the best thing you have across the globe, where you can have a just click and you can get a lot of things, whatever the things are available. Research out, then narrow the choice. Okay, you got a 10 choice, narrow the couple of choice which suitable to you according to your personality, according to your interest, according to resources. Again, I'm coming to that point. Then you narrow down that one. Then you make a choice out of that which one you have to do, and set the goals for that according to how to achieve that, you should plan. Without planning, nothing will happen. If an FSID, you just cannot do it. For that particular entrance, what I have to preparation I have to do, what study I have to do. That's very important to that. Address the barriers. There is a lot of barriers, cultural barriers, emotional barriers, perception barriers. We think, cultural barriers means how I can go and work in Hyderabad. Their food is different, their language is different. I am not able to survive. I will be very comfortable in the Mumbai. I'm a metro culture. I am not able to go in that, and I will not suitable. So we leave that job. Okay. Sometimes it's a emotional culture. How can I leave my family? I have to be with family, safeguarded, I cannot move here and there. We are not mobilized. So we miss that opportunity over there while choosing the career. That's kind of a barrier comes, so we have to address that barriers. How can I address in the while coming communication barriers will also come. Different barriers are available. Then put it a plan into the action. That's a very important. You have to plan properly in a structured way, learn along that, and achieve the goals. How you can achieve the goals. So these 4 parameters while you choosing the career are very important. We will take the question later on this. If you have any queries, we will take it up later on. Just going that, what is the conventional thinking we take up, while choosing any career? So we choose career, when our parents says, oh, we choose as per that. Our father says or mother says, you have to go in a, doctor, you have to become an engineer, you have to become a so and so. Nobody says you have to become a salesperson. Am I right? So no one will say that you have to become a salesperson. But when you see that all salesperson, including the Ambani or Mittal and all, they're appointing the all IQ people who's I am Ahmedabad, I am whatever managements and all intellectual people are under them. They are all salesperson. They become an entrepreneur, and never they seen that. So what happens? This is a conventional thinking. We always follow what parents says. We not use our brains. And after 3-4 years where we understand it is not my interest area and we must do it. No, you are not missing your bus. You can have a shift, of your career, but you should understand as early as possible. Then what follow? To follow what the others do. Means we see that, okay, mere friends ne udhar liya. So should I take same stream? Should I go same profession? He went to the USP Pharma for working. I should also go for the USP Pharma. We just followers. We don't have to be a followers. We have a clear-cut vision, which I told you. We should have a clear-cut vision what I have to do after my graduation. As per my all that 4 points I've told you. In that fashion, where I have to be suitable. Mostly BSc and guys, they are inclined towards the research and quality assurance. No fault of them. They know that only because when we graduated, we know that only commerce, art, and this time available. My father used to say, you can go to the government job after this graduation, or you do a commerce. You will be a safe in a bank job, 9-to-5 job. You can earn 25,000 and you relax your life after marriage to sons and daughters, whatever, get married and over your life. So there is no ambition. There is no challenge. Okay, it's a very safe job in a government job. Some people think about, let me have a job in a abroad. Why you want to go abroad? I'm not against to go to the abroad. Okay, sitting here you can do a business from the in abroad also. There is no point. That is a conventional thinking. You have to come out from the conventional thinking. That is very important. So how to choose a career on the base of 2, education based career as well as talent based career. These are the 2 parts where you have to look into them. So this particular slide is I have taken from the Kane careers. Okay, they are very prime in this particular work in career guidance. So what are the factors go into the choosing the careers? So first is your interest. That is very important. Are you interested in the creativity? Are you interested in the social? Or are you interested in outdoor activity? Or are you interested in the scientific things? Accordingly, you can choose your career in that particular job. Is it applicable to the pharmaceutical also? I'm talking about. If you have the creativity, then you have a different job. If you have the outdoor activity, you have another job. And if you are in the scientific things, another job in the pharmaceutical. It's all related to pharma. Values and motivation, where you see the security of the job, money, helping others, how can you help others, and work-life balance. Then comes your personality, where you have a calm personality, or you're outgoing, cautious, and determined. Accordingly, you can choose your career. You have to understand yourself, you understand your personality very well. Then your contacts, how your contacts are, the network, how you can explore your network to get your job or your career and all, based on your qualification, based on your location. This is the secondary things which comes in the while choosing a career. And lastly, your very important, that is your skill, which is very important for the pharmaceutical. How you communicate with the people. Communication is not a verbal, it's a both non-verbal or verbal. And how you communicating very effectively to the team. How you communicating very effectively to the customer. In a 30 seconds, if you want to give an ad, it's coming in an ad on TV. If the message is clear, mere toothpaste mein nimbu hai. We are understand. The communication is very clear. In a 30 seconds, they give that message to us, and that's registered in our mind. So that effective communication is required. Problem solving. You should understand the root cause of your problems, not in the profession, in your personal life also. So you should understand how you can solve these problems by going to the root cause. There is a lot of management models are available on the Google. That is freely available. You can search and you can Google it out and find out. That's kind of fishbone, model. From that, you have to go to the root cause and understand the problems. And then the teamwork, which is very important in the pharmaceutical company, computing and organizing ability. Because why? You have to organize a lot of events. You have to organize the meetings. You have to organize relation between customers, means doctors and you. So doctors are, that they are, highly intellectual species on the earth, and you have to interact with them. You should be in a match to their communication level, their attire, and their education level. So you have to develop on that parameter. So these are the factors goes in choosing the careers. So what are the opportunities available in pharma after science graduation? So you think that there are many opportunities are available in pharma nowadays. Are Plendora is open, and that is one of the segment. Why I'm saying, because on the earth the man will be there, going to survive till the pharma sector will be survived. So there is no recession will be happen. जब तक अर्थ पे आदमी है वो दवाई खाएगा ही खाएगा, तो फार्मास्यूटिकल बिजनेस चलते ही रहेगा. So there is no risks in this particular job. You are safe. If you are competent enough, then you can go up and up, and you have to be updated in this particular segment, because the competition is a very you can say very tough in this particular segment, because a lot of peoples are there and a lot of MBA guys are coming in the market. A lot of courses are available in the market, but you have to be on the top. For that, you should be updated. That is very important. So what are the opportunities in the pharma after science graduate? So these are the opportunities available in the pharma segment. You can see there are a lot of segments are available for you, rather than your only quality and R&D sector where you know to go. So first start with the brand managers. This is basically related to the marketing. There the brand managers opportunities are there. You have to develop the strategy, you have to develop the brand name, you have to develop the visual aid for that, and you have to develop the inputs. You are talking with the giving to the customer as well as your internal customer. Internal customer means your team. So they can go in the market and do this marketing for the brand. Second one, we have a business development managers. Business development managers, basically they look for the horizon. What next in the 5 years we can bring a newer molecule in the market. How the market will behave in the next 5 years. Should we invest the money in that? So this is basically supports to the proprietors as well as the team of the directors, which the brands should be bring in the market. So that is the opportunities lies. Business managers, they are really in the sales, hardcore sales. So they do the hardcore sales across the countries, in the region as well as in the territory, like, part of Mumbai, they can do a sales in it. Event manager, there are a lot of doctor conferences happens as part of as a All India conference, also as a CME or roundtable meeting. So you can become a event manager. So you can do a lot of events in that. So for that, you require that. I told you, organizing ability is the important key for the event manager. Export manager is the very important. You can export the things across the globe of your brands to the this particular of your company. HR is the very important, but you have to do a BSc with this post graduation in MBA or what in HR. That will help you to come in HR. It's a very lucrative department. I can tell you, people are taking very negatively to this HR, but it's a very lucrative department. You can learn a lot of things about human being, behavioral things, and a lot of things, and how it's the department is a really I can tell you this is one of the best department you can have to work not in terms of our power, I'm saying, but you can understand a lot of people and their psyche from this particular department. Management consultants, that is another options. If you are interested as a teaching, or you are interested as a coach, or you are interested in the mentorship, then management consultancy is the job for you available in the market. For that, you have to develop your communication, you have to read more, and you have to understand what is the requirement for the management, and different modules you can bring for the people, and you can have the management consultancy job available. Market research executive, that is more related to the scientific things. There is a doctorate in this particular science also, you can do it. And then you have a market research executive. Basically what they do, they do a studies, with discussing with the doctors about the molecule, newer molecules. They do the studies, and they make a protocol and a study for that. And for that, they do a lot of research work with the doctors. That is all. Coming to the operational and logistic managers, this is basically a supply chain. Our medicine should reach to the across the country. So for that, we require some supply chain. So they are involved with the logistics and operations. Particularly from one place to another place, how it moves, how the business and cost effectiveness, a lot of things. So it's a totally, you can say the backstage players are there in the picture. So that is very important, but they are very important customers in the chain of the operations, because they do a lot of supplies and chain to other. Coming to the key account manager, this basically they works for the online business, they works for the corporate hospital business. They never go to the doctors and all. They're more related with the corporate hospital pharmacies as well as the online pharmacist CEO and all, like 1 milligram net med. You have seen that advertise and all. So these guys are work on these parameters, and they get connected with these guys, and they try to bring the brands on the particularly hospitals or on that online chain. Rural market managers, basically in a tier 2, tier 3 cities, where this market operate, and with a limited people and limited brands. So this is basically driven for the rural market things. Sales and marketing managers like me, we have to do a lot of sales operations there, from rep level to we have a hierarchy till the CEO level where you can reach, and in the marketing as well as. So lastly, why I'm putting digital marketing is very important. Nowadays, your people are social media. So a lot of people are doing things on a digital marketing. So to promote your brand in social media, how to promote the brand on the social media. If I want to give a FB live, or if I go into Instagram, I have to put in the Twitter, or I have to use something, different platform. I should bring in people on the NDTV, or should I bring on the people on IBN Lokman, something like that, So, and sending a GIF to the customers, to the making of flyers digitally and sending to that. So these are the opportunities available in the pharmaceutical segment. So friends, you will survive only if you believe in the power of your dreams. Again, I'm saying you will survive only if you believe in the power of your dreams and power of your association. Association means power of collaboration. If you associated with the right peoples, they will take you the successful path. If you doesn't have in a right person association, then they will not take you to the successful path. So be sure that you are associated with the right peoples. They can help you to achieve your dreams, as well as they will take you to the on a successful path. So for that, you have to remember 4 P's. That is very important: purpose, passion, possibilities, and power. Again, I'm repeating same thing: purpose, passion, possibilities, and power. Have a purpose in a life, and a dream will follow. Have a purpose in a life, and a dream will follow. Dream this dream with a passion in your heart, and possibilities will open for you. Choose today to start believing in the magical power of wishing, hoping, and dreaming. So please keep remind in your mind that 4 P's are very important: purpose, passion, possibilities, and power. So friends, this all thing, let me thank you. But the main thing I have to tell you that career choices are the life choices. Take them seriously, do it right. Why I'm saying and why I'm quoting this? Because your 40% of life goes in your career. So that is very important period of your life. So choosing career is the important part of your life. So friends, after this, I just had a word with my one of friend. He's doing a lot of work in this transformational and career thing. So he's going to offer you guys some freebies in that case. He's Mr. Rajeshwar Chennai, and he's based at Pune. He started his career as a salesperson only. Now he's a transformation coach and career coach. And when I discussed with him something, so I told him, okay, I'm going to meet young enthusiastic people. So he was very excited, and he offered me that his book is available particularly on his website. You can take a photograph, and he made freely available for you guys to download. So you can have a career guide books for that. So he's giving you freely, for your readings purpose. As well as there is on YouTube, there is a lot of videos where you can go and have, see that how you can approach the career options in that. So that is from my side to you people, free. I'm trying to give you people because, I requested him and he accepted that. And that's going to help you guys in your career. And I'm happy if somebody, come up in this level. That's I achieved from this my lecture. That's from my side. And now is open for the discussion. We can have a discussion something if you have.
So now the students, the forum is open for discussion. If you have any questions, you can ask sir. He'll be ready to answer all your questions, whatever possible.
Yeah, you have to be open, friends. You can, there is no issue if you ask a silly question also. Don't bother about that. I'm here to make you comfortable in that case. See, I am also the BSc graduate like you, nothing, the graduation and whatever the qualification you have, it's only you are determined to reach on that. If you have that goals in the life, you definitely achieve that. Yes, you can ask me anything.
Basically, I would say, sir, I am, 4 years from retirement now, but still I have a number of questions.
Yeah, please.
I don't know why these young students are not asking.
Okay.
I would first like them to ask, because our questions are now related to, maybe they find them irrelevant or something, but
yeah.
I think it's for the students. Come on, open up and speak. Don't on your videos if you don't want to be seen. You have the opportunity to speak without owning your video.
I think I choose the wrong time. I think post lunch time, maybe they are playing CPR. I don't.
Hello?
I make live that is, yeah.
Hello.
I think yes, Sankesh.
Good afternoon,
yes, Sankesh.
sir.
Good afternoon, Sankesh. Yeah.
Sir, what type of skills do you expect from the freshers joining your company?
Any particular segment you are looking, Sankesh, or only for the sales?
Sir, for sales.
See, for the sales, we doesn't look your graduation in the science stream is one of the thing we are looking. Then your personality and how effectively you communicated to the customers with your attire. That's the basic things we look when for the interview purpose as an entry level as the sales. We're not looking for the experience in that case. So while interacting with the people, you can get that idea, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Sankesh. So basically, the things is that now if you have a lot of if event, I can force you to go for the digital market because this and particularly online marketing. That is the future of the game because these are going to be boom. E-commerce that is very important is going to be boom in the market in next 5 years when artificial intelligence will come and this corporate hospital is going to be rolled in the market rather than a single hospital. So you can look in that career, and digitally is you have to be very sound because now 5G is coming and all. So try to find out the digital marketing course, design thinking. You can make career in that because a lot of apps required in the pharmaceutical industry, related to the health. You can understand the very minimal apps are available where we cannot find out. So if you create something app or you have some interaction with the patients and all, some sort of that, digitally you can take the careers. So that will help you rather than going just for the sake, for the quality and all. That you will not earn much in that case, standard way. So
I
think
think the
something
physics
different.
students, the physics students will be more inclined towards this digital
Yes.
marketing and the digital things
Yeah.
because they are doing, I think there are MSc students doing their MSc in electronics and
Yeah.
I would say one thing that when we were young, there were no courses in computer science and
Yes.
IT,
Yeah.
and they are all offshoots of the basic sciences like physics and chemistry, mathematics. Computer science has got off, even IT has got off mathematics and physics and into it. So the basic science still live. The applied sciences may die, but the basic science does not. So if you are from pure sciences, I think you have an advantage. And if you can, go and learn some other, a course in digital marketing or maybe artificial intelligence. Nowadays, there are so many courses available in Coursera or in Unacademy. You can join those courses. I am a chemistry person, so I have done courses in chemistry. So I would say at this age also, if I don't mind learning, at your age, you should be passionate about more about learning in different things. So that is what I feel. I would like more questions from the students.
Yeah, it's rightly said by the madam. The learning will never go waste. Any day, any time you can learn. That's help. I can give you one thing. Any CEO, if you see, they reads 45 minutes in a day. So that means one book in a week. So 4 books in a month. So that's helped them to bring that at that CEO level. Why I'm saying reading a books, the 10 to 20 years experience of that writer goes in that book, and you're just getting that in a one shot by reading that book. So that helps you to come up in your career. So whatever you read is not going to waste. It will be invested in your career only. So it's rightly said by madam, you should learn a lot of things. Yeah, friends, anything if you want to put in the chat box, I don't mind in that also.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. My name is
Rekha.
Ekam Sokarma, MSc Part 1 student. Sir, I have question. How to get prepared for an interview for any job, sir?
Come again. Sorry, I'm not heard you. Yeah.
Sir, how to get prepared for any interview for any job?
Okay. That's a nice question, Rekha. First of all, you have to be very confident, not overconfident.
Yes.
Okay. Then understand what is the job requirement, first of all. what are the jobs are there, and what is their requirement for that particular job. Okay, so any interviewer is not have their own 10 parameters on the scale of 1 to 10. I'm not talking about on myself. Is a proven from the Tata consultancy. Tata.
Yes.
Yeah. So their HR told me that any particular job, they have a scale of 1 to 10. On that scale parameter, they judge the person in the interview. If you fulfill that their parameters, and you will be on the job. It's not that you are bad or you are rejected. On that particular day, if you're not able to produce that parameters, then you will be rejected. That means you are not good for that job. It's not like that. Okay, or it's that only that you are not made. Understand the first of all job profile. What
Yes.
is the job exactly? Get prepared for that rather than going to a lot of things. And if you doesn't know anything, say bluntly no, rather than going halfway. If you doesn't know anything, if somebody asks you what is the square meter of the Bombay, I don't know, because you study in physics. How you come to know the square meter? Okay, is it a required for the job?
Yes.
Are you getting me? You get nervous. You get nervous. If I
Yes,
ask you
sir.
what is the color behind your wall, you watch backside. आपने देख लिया अभी पीछे मुड़ के, right?
Yes.
Am I right? Yeah. So it's just the questions. It's not like that. So you have to understand that how confidently you put it across. I can suggest you can search on the Google. There is IS and IPS guys, gives the interview. They have a Viva interviews, and they just the mock interviews front of the consultancies. So that gives you some confidence how they answered, how to see it, because that particular guys, the panels gives that their remarks after the interviews sections, how to see it, how to talk, how to make it comfortable, how to give answers on the particular parameter. So I have given a satisfactory answer to you, Rekha. Am I?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Rekha. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's another question in the chat box. Milind,
Yeah.
could you please read it out?
Okay. So what books do you recommend, sir, for personality development or for sales? I think Ajay Vishwakarma is asking. For sales, basically, if you in a beginner stage, you can have a 1 minute techniques that will help you in a beginner stage rather than others. Or you can win by the Shiv Khera, is an Indian author, and it's a best-selling book. That's the first stage. And whenever you take any promotions or you're going to something, different segment, you can read a first 90 book, first 90 days book. That is on a transition, so that 90 days are very important for your career shift and all. So I will suggest you can win or 1 minute technique you can read as an initial stage for the sales. And later on, there are a lot of books are there by Stephen Covey, 7th Habit or 8th Habit you can read. That's the available thing. In the Ajay, you got it, Ajay? I will send you the ebook, Ajay. Drop the ebooks from my side, so you can read out that. I hope good to see that young boy is asking for the books. It's really boost my energy. In technical days now, the people are very digital savvy and all asking. So yeah, that's good, Ajay. Yeah. Anybody else? I think we are good people on 85 people on the board. Yeah. Okay. For an entry level job, how do we decide the job profile and know if we are suitable for that? Chandresh Bari asking, for an entry level job, how do we decide the job profile and know if I said, Chandresh, in my initial presentation slides, that's that 4 parameters you have to understand. Know yourself, then you chalk down the possibilities are available, narrow down that possibilities, and then you fixed up and all. Knowing yourself means your interest. Are you really interested in the digital marketing, as madam said? your academics supported to that or not. You are maybe interested. I'm interested to become a Prime Minister of India, but I doesn't have skill of the politics. So I am not going to be Prime Minister of India. That's I have to understand myself only, because my background is not like that. I am trying hard, but I will not become Prime Minister of India. So understand yourself, your resources, your culture. Are you mobilized to go? If that job is required to go abroad, are you ready to shift to abroad? They will say in this pandemic you have to move to Germany. Are you ready to go in Germany and settle? Are you surrounded with the family? So you have to ask the questions, and then when you select do's and don'ts, you make the things. What is the good for my job, and what is the bad for me? Any decision you take a decision on the parameter of this. Do not ask to anyone. Try yourself. Put on the paper. I still do this practice. Put it on the paper. What I can do, and what is going to benefit from me, this, and what is not, and which thing is going to score more. On depend that I can take a decision. I hope I have given you some clarity on your questions. Still, if you have doubt, you can get connected to me. I will try to give more, because the time limitations are there. Am I right, dear? Yeah, Chandra. I think Chandresh. Yeah. I think Majida wants to ask something. She's. Anyone is there, or
Any other questions? I would give one example. Like Chandresh, he's doing his master's in analytical chemistry. So Chandresh, you can develop your skills. There is a course which is an evening course on diploma in analytical chemistry, and it gives you hands-on experience in all the instruments, and it is at Ruya College and KC College, and they are all evening courses, 4 to 8. So you can actually along with your MSc do that course, so you will be equipped with those those instrumentation methods which are required for you to be in an industry. So such things you have to look for, and then you have to think what is the possibility. They are all part-time courses. There are many courses on Moodle nowadays. There are many courses on MOOC. There are many courses in Swayam. These are the online platforms which you all can explore. I think Nilesh sir has also done some courses. Sir, you can give them an idea about these courses.
Yes, ma'am. Basically, sir, I just want to add up in Chandra's point. I'm Dr. Nilesh Patil. The thing is, when the students are graduating, especially SY and TY students, when we ask them the question, what you want, where do you want to go after completing your BSc? So the answers are like this: sir, pharmaceutical industry, chemical industry. But no one of them is talking particularly, sir, I want to go in quality control department or quality assurance department. So this is what the students should inculcate, that kind of knowledge from that point only. Then they will become more successful in their respective field after completing their graduation. This is what I think.
Yes, so Dr. Nilesh, you are rightly heated, sir. Yeah.
So I just request you to add up some points in that regard only.
Yeah. So I've Doctor, you have rightly said that. I've shown in my slides also how to choose. If you should have a clarity about where you have to go. As rightly Doctor said that you people just give a conventional thinking because you're not prepared. You're not analyzing yourself. Like I told you, my example, I was very clear because I want to travel. I want to be a mentor. I want to meet different people, different culture people. So I choose my sales. That is one of the opportunity was available in the market. So similarly, as Madam said, that if you have an analytical scope, you can find out the courses in that right manner, and how can you develop more in that particular field, and how you enhance that things, or you can make a newer things in that. Think differently, creativity. What I suggested, creativity, rather than just give it to the conventional thing. Okay, analytical instrument, Dockers, Kia, I am just going to and whatever the institution name Madam told, Rue and KC, they are the one of the best in Bombay. Nobody denying that about a particular college things. Okay, so you will get that idea properly and try to excel in that. It's not you stuck with that particular curriculum. What happens in India? We are catch in the jail of that books and the curriculum. We have to finish that, and we are just behind with the marks. I have to score 90%. We are in a rabbit race. I have to score for the 95%. I have to do this IIT because that's a pressure from the parents. Okay, because they want that social culture, which is I have seen a lot of things when I discuss with the parents also in the counseling. They are in the social culture. मेरे बाजू वाले को 95% आया तो मेरे लड़के को 96% आना चाहिए. Friends, उसके ब्रेन में नहीं है तो कहाँ से लाएगा? He will not bring. Na? He may be good in something creative things. He may be good in a laptop, or he may be good in analyticals. He may be good in sales. He may be good in something. Maybe he's not good in academics. Nobody will do a PhD. Am I right? But it's a passion of Madam or passion of Dr. Nilesh. They love to do a PhD and they become in the profession of teaching. Their profession, and they excel in their passion. Again, I'm saying, if you have a passion, you will excel in that particular stream. Otherwise, you will not excel. Like me, if you see, you people say that he's praising himself only, but a lot of examples are there who people started in the sales, from the representative level. If you take my CMO, Farida Hussain, she started as a medical representative. Now she is a CMO and she's handling almost 4,000 crore business, being a lady.
Right.
So if you find out, there are a lot of culture, but you have to be set your goal. It's not like that. Then your 360-degree thought process will change. If you have a thing that in next 2 years I have to purchase Mercedes, then your brain starts work on that. Otherwise, आप कुछ नहीं कर पाते. So if you doesn't have that vision, you will not do it. Yes, madam.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, Akash.
Sir, my question is, if the person is not interested in the job, then what is the scope of business in this sector?
Okay, that's a good question. I like the young people who come in entrepreneurship and start up the things, rather than the routine things. That's a good. There are a lot of things you have to become, I think, Atmanirbhar, like Modi ji say. So you can start with the initial small thing. If you do a chemist shop, that is one thing. Or you can, if you have some digital background or electronic background, you can develop some app, patient friendly or doctor friendly. Like, there is a lot of websites are available, e-commerce things. So that is a very minimal investment and a high outcome you will get it, because you doesn't require the much manpower. At your place, you can do it. Then you have some gifting points, which are the gifts given and all, or some subscriptions you can hire, where you can give the service to the company. With the, you see that the tabletops are when you go to your general practitioner, there are some small gifts are available on his own table. So that you can take it and you give it to the company, with affordable price. That vendorship you can start. Then you can start with a subscription. A lot of general subscriptions are available, which you can hire and take to the company and deal with the companies in that. So that is the lot of thing. And event, small event you can start, as an entrepreneur, organizing the conference, approach to the companies. Virtual conferences also now happening because of this pandemic. That's learned us across the country. You can see a lot of virtual things. Now we also meeting on the virtual platform, which is, money saving rather than the, otherwise madam have to book a hall in the college and then I have to come down and a lot of things will happen. But now virtually we are meeting. So you can create a platform, virtual conference platform, and offer to the companies, you can have a meeting on this virtual platform and all. So that's the things are available, and many things will come, if you, I said that if you explore the things, possibilities available. I hope Akash,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyone else? Any questions?
Okay. I think only the Rekha has asked the question. So I will tell you the females also, because they are thinking in the sales is not a profession from the for the female. So I already quote my CMO's name in that, and you can take the Biocons also lady. She's a Kiran Shah. These are the ladies. So this is the lucrative profession for the girls also, pharmaceuticals especially. Don't think that sales is in a different. A lot of girls are coming and very attractive in the terms of the sales. They are doing a great, phenomenal job in the sales. So these are options available for the girls also. To bring that conventional jinx sales in the sales, girls will not be there. So that is the options are available, and very safe in the, I can tell you, particularly you have a scientific service, where you can go and you help them. Medical legal, if you do some lawyer thing, medical legal is the one of the best option is available, because after USA, now India also coming with the medical cases, medical negligences cases. So you can explore that opportunity also. There is a lot of medical legal things you can come up in the market in the next 2-3 years, and the requirement is very high. So if you're able to do that medical legal course, that will help you in that case. Yeah. I hope, madam, we have the people have done, I think so.
Yeah, I think there's one question by Mr. Bharat Gorai.
Okay.
You can
Yeah.
check for it.
Yeah. How can we know that the salary which we are getting on the job is right for that position? As a newcomer, usually are paid under value as per the post. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's a good question. Yes, I can say you are in the A quadrant of, if you see the SDMA and brain quotient, there are the 4 parts of the brain, and in that you're coming in A quotient. Maybe he's a guy analytical or mathematically very sound guy, I think so. So see, it's happened. I'm not denying the reality, but you have to show the value. Maybe I'm wrong in the word. You have to sell yourself. Sell yourself means by presenting yourself, by showing your knowledge, and there is no harm to give your value, of your education and your whatever the background. Okay, they will say this is the company standard, and also you can deny also, because they see, you want to see the confidence. Being a businessman, I will try to hire the people in the less price only, to save my money. So you have to prove yourself. I am worth for that. So I will tell you one thing, dear. Believe one principle. Do work like this, कि money should follow you rather than you follow the money. आप ऐसा काम करो कि लोगों को आपको पैसा देना पड़े, rather than आप पैसे से पीछे भागो. Automatic money will follow you. So work, make yourself on that standard कि people should pay you that much money rather than you ask them. Right? So prove yourself. Your candidature should be like that only, to tell them, and there is no harm to say I am not agreed. What is your expectation? You have to say. Whenever we do interviews, a lot of people comes and they say, sir, you give me as per the organization policy. Then I said, my policy suggested I will give you 3 lakh rupees. Are you willing to do it? Then they say, no sir, no, it's not possible. Then I said, whatever the expectation, where is harm? If I am able to give you, I will give you. You have to express yourself rather than sitting that, we are in the phase of inferiority complex. You have to understand your strength. You have been selected among the so many people for that particular job, and in the top 2 or 3. If you have that confidence in you, definitely it will reflect, and definitely the interview will take you by seeing your confidence. Your 50% of your interview happens when you open the door and enter the cabin. That gives your confidence, your personality, and your attire. 50% goes there, and when you sit on the chair, then your 50% goes. Rather, other formalities are not 10, 20 minutes, 50%, whatever it happens. This is a science. And whatever you think you do in a daily routine, you talk very fastly, which HR, catch. And HR will also, If you want to say something wrong or something not you have done, you take a pause, fraction of second pause you take. You can touch to your collar, you can go back, your shoulder goes down. This is the markers HR catch. You don't know. The HR will definitely catch that. That means that thing you are not doing regularly. They understood that. And there is a point gone on that. So I said in the previous also to, I think, Rekha. So you said, if you doesn't know, you say no. There is no harm. Nobody is in the universities know everything here. So we become a CEO of the Google, Sundar Pichai. Every man have a different intellectuality. Every man have a different identity. Like our hand, every finger has his own role. Right? Yes.
I think there are one or two more questions. After that,
Okay.
sir, we can stop.
Yeah,
So he has given us committed us for 1 hour. So you can just answer the two questions which are there. And
okay.
then
I think Asif is asking, if we people want to develop our skill in sales, can you give us internship, or how will we people can contact you? Asif, my numbers and email ID have given already in my slides, and it's with madam also. You can take from her. She will give you, and I will definitely guide you how to come in the develop the skills in the sales. Second question is Ajay Vishwakarma, what type of skills we should develop in our 20s so that it's beneficial for our future? It's a very nice question. Okay. So in 20s, you have to think in a different way. Rather than, I can understand you are just verge of leaving college and coming in the society. So what happens, we still believe we are in the college, still we think 6-7 months, when we come in the job also, we still believe in that hair or music and all stuff and all. So when you enter in the society, start behaving like a professional. Take things very seriously, bring discipline in your career, being a professional, whatever work you do. And most important is that two things is the time management and prioritization. What I told you in my slide, work-life balance. It should not be you just doing a work and not looking at the family or your hobbies or interested things. It should be a balance. If you balance it out, then you will be in a good life. 20s, I can understand that you not that much the maturity level. You will not understand right now what I'm saying. After 3-4 years, you start realizing what is happening when that time has gone. The people who success that is in early 20s, they take these things are very seriously. Rather than they just enjoy the college life. Okay, college life is over. 5-6 years you are enjoyed, have a good night times, have a good functions, good what festivals of the college, a lot of days, chocolate days and all this and all. Yeah, so that's the things you enjoyed. Now you are in the profession. So profession required discipline, time management, and your 100% commitment, which you have to bring in your day-to-day practice, right?
okay.
Yeah.
I would say that, if you want to enjoy college life, then become a teacher like us so that you will enjoy your life till the end. And I've joined college and I'm not left college after that.
Yeah. So, that's a good idea. So from this, madam, I have recollect one movie of, that this fellow, Amir Khan. He's, I think, 3 Idiots. I think so. He was there only in the campus only. He doesn't want to leave that campus.
No, that was Rang De Basanti, sir.
Oh, sorry, Rang De Basanti. Yeah. So I'm very poor in the movies, I think.
No, but I am very good at it. And I always tell my students that I watch one movie a day and I learn a lot from them. Yeah. So I'm, as rightly said by you, you have to balance your life with, not work, and you have to prioritize. You have to see what are your priorities, and nothing is impossible. The sky is the limit, and that's it. So I would now request Dr. Milind Kulkarni, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, to formally propose a vote of thanks. Dr. Milind Kulkarni.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am. Hello. Hello. My
Yes.
audio is clear?
Yes, yes.
Yes. On behalf of HSNC Board, RD National College, and my all dear staff, I would like to thank our respected principal, Dr. Neha Jaktiyani ma'am, our respected vice principal, Dr. Kiran Jathar ma'am, Professor Dinesh Ahmed Sangani sir, who is also coordinator of IQSC, Professor Lakshmi Iyer ma'am, who is also vice principal of our college, and sincere thanks. First, I will say sincere thanks towards our respected vice principal, Dr. Kiran Jathar ma'am, for arrangement of this thought-provoking session. And I also would like to thank our today's chief guest, Rushikesh sir, for nice informative session. And looking forward to many more sessions and a long-term association with you, sir. And I also like to thank our colleague, sincere and brilliant student who were present for this virtual online session. Thank you to all and have a great time. Thank you. Big thank you to all.
Yeah, thank.
Yeah, yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, thanks a lot me for inviting Dr. Kiran and all the dignities and Dr. Anand. It's my pleasure to interact with you, all of you. I love to have a feedback in terms of if you have some critics feedback. I love that because it will help me to improve myself also. So do share in that, and if you have any queries, guys, you can connect me on my email ID or on my mobile number. I love to help you out in that case. Dr. Milin, I love to come on the platform many times, and wherever I can help you guys, definitely I will there. Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Okay, students, Nilesh sir has put a feedback form on the chat box. It's a link. All of you please go there and give the feedback. We will share it with sir also. So we request you to give us the feedback. Do it now, so that if things keep pending, then they are forgotten mostly. So all of you please go to the chat box and click the link and fill up the feedback forms. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today.
Excuse me, ma'am. Just.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
See, dear students, वहाँ पे एक मैंने column भी one column empty column is also placed there. So if you have any questions later on, you can write down those questions there, so that we can mail it to sir if you have any queries. Okay, so your queries will be answered later on.
Okay, and anybody who requires sir's contact or email ID, you can contact me. I will surely pass it, and even Milind sir has, so you can take it from Milind sir also. No problem. Okay.
Yes. I will provide, ma'am.
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, thank you.
It was a great time.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, doctor. Yeah, thank you, Milind sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Rushikesh sir. Kiran ma'am, thank you so much for nice session. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you, Nilesh sir, Anand sir, Namrata ma'am, and my dear students.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shashwati.
Thank you, Shashwati madam.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Milind sir. Thank you, Rushikesh sir.
Anand, I think it was a very good session. A very
Yeah.
Nice definitely.
Yes.
Kiran ma'am, nice session.
Yeah. Thank you.
And now, let us try to get them some jobs after graduation and post graduation. Yes. That should be our.
Of course. That is there. We are always there for that. So the students can always approach us, and we can help them.
Chalo, ठीक है. Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
You can end the session.
कल आनंद सर का लेक्चर है. आनंद सर. हेलो सर. हेलो आनंद सर.
बीकॉम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए रखा है ना?
नहीं सबके लिए ना सर, ऐसा मत बोलो.
कितना बजे? कल नहीं क्या परसों है? थर्सडे
12 बजे सर.
बट मेरा तो कमांडो ट्रेनिंग रहेगा. सब लोग को बोलना हेलमेट पहन के आने को.
अच्छा, virtually also you going to throw things.
Not only for commerce students sir, ऐसा मत करो.
नहीं, वो मुकेश बोल रहा था कॉमर्स के लिए करके, और मैं बोला साइंस का भी ले बनता तो ले लेंगे ना, कुछ नहीं।
यस यस यस।
देखो अभी ऋषिकेश सर ने बोला ना बुक्स के बारे में इम्पोर्टेंट, तभी मैं बताता हूँ ना उसको क्या करना पड़ेगा अपने को।
यस यस यस। थैंक यू सो मच।
चलो ठीक है, ओके बाय।
ओके बाय ऑल, बाय ऑल।
खूप चांगलं सेशन, खूप चांगलं सेशन.
चलो विल एंड द सेशन. तुला रेकॉर्डिंग केली आहेस ना?
हो आहे. मी तुम्हाला पाठवून देतो, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. येस.
थँक्यू.
निलेश सर, तुम्ही
Yes,
हे
sir.
बंद करा.
ओके सी यू.
तुम्हीच होस्ट आहात ना?
हो.